Ever wrongfully um misjudge someone or miscalculate someone and talk about them either openly, either alone or with others, and then you turn around and you learn about them, and after seeing true colors and things, it's not that you resent what you said, it's like you wish that you had take back what you said. And I say that to say this, and I've noticed this for myself because I've gone through this where people have said things bad and turn around, see my true colors, and then they turn around and flip the script and all of a sudden start treating me better. But I've, based off of what's been said, I've already have shuns because it's caused me to be on defense. And as I'm learning for myself, it's so easy to get caught up in the way someone might negatively talk about you or say something about you that once you go on defense, it's hard to come back with your true colors that are actually real and genuine. But with that being said, also, as I've also have noticed, those that come at you with a smile and are instantly nice and do kind things also tend to be sometimes the biggest backbiters or the ones that try to sink your ship as well. So, I guess I've said all of that to say this. It kind of leaves a person stuck in the middle of what direction to go in. And that is what really makes getting to know people very challenging. And first impressions aren't always the most genuine or the most accurate. I got cat hair on my eye, on my my eyelash, but everybody's rocking fake eyelashes, so that we're gonna call that one mine. I see it, but anyway, it just goes to show that first impressions are not always the most accurate, and first impressions can also be the most deceiving. We see it all the times in children. We see them misbehaving and cutting up out in public, and we're quick to throw that label on them. Oh, those are bad kids and they got bad parents and they come from a bad household and things. But then when they are being in an environment where they are stimulated to be more constructive and well behaved, the label changes. Oh, what angels, what good children. Oh my gosh. And as strangers, and I've noticed this for myself cutting kids' hair. Okay. And I've had moms tell me, wow, my kid never behaves this well for anybody and yada yada yada. And I'm like, oh, this angel? And I will get, I mean, I've gotten those looks where they were like, don't talk about him like that. There's not no angel. What are you talking about? That ain't no angel. And I'm like, they're being so well behaved. Like, oh my, and their mom or dad, like, you have no clue. You don't know what you're talking about. And I think as adults, we tend to do the same thing to each other. Big time. One minute we're biting somebody's back out or bashing somebody. The next minute we might be Joe with that person and everything's cool and cordial, but it's just like, wait a minute. You went off of one instance and made a harsh judgment. And then you turn around and you saw all these good things about this person and did not acknowledge the fact that you bit the person's back out saying all these negative things. There comes a point where you have to hold yourself accountable. Whether you openly talk about it to the person or people that you have spoken about, or you take that up with their higher power to figure out how to do better. And I'm not posting videos on here to openly criticize people and things of that nature. Once again, I am an individual. I make my own mistakes. I've said a lot of things that can be taken a lot of different ways. But this is why I express myself openly as an individual, and I don't like copycats. It's one thing if you're a musician and someone, as I've said in another video, and you're admiring someone to learn from them. That's different. But to go out and try to copy them like it's Halloween, save that for the holiday of Halloween. And really, even Halloween is not to be practiced that way, as we know from Spanish culture, for those that are very familiar. So, I say all that to say, with everything that is going on right now, we need to be careful of how we treat and talk about each other. Not all judgments and things need to be said. And if you don't know how to do yourself right, to act right around others, where you got sense and where you can conduct yourself in such a way where it is not hindering or destructive to another person, like that's where you need to, as we're taught in childhood, take that time out and get away from people. I don't like crowds because most crowds don't know how to act. They get loud, they get rowdy, they say stupid stuff. I don't want to be around that. I've got videos. Clearly, I got videos where, in my opinion, I've said some very stupid things. And clearly, I can say very stupid things by myself. I don't need a crowd or audience to say stupid things or do stupid things. So, I just hope, clearly as a person whose style has been copied and people try to copy what I say and do and things, clearly you're inspired, but you're not inspired in the right way. You're inspired in a way that's superficial, and that's not okay or cool. You need to be inspired intellectually. And being inspired intellectually, once you find that level within yourself, you will learn what is your individuality on being inspired to express yourself superficially or physically. So happy Monday. I hope this one finds everyone well. And I hope this is inspiring because I'm drawing the line at my own negativity. And I am really working on myself and praying that I snap and get away from all that. Anyway, peace, prayers, and much light. Peace.